One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to Corvallis, Reser Stadium, home of the Oregon State Beavers. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Boise State Broncos, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Broncos' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Let's take just a second here and look big picture for Oregon State. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every...
Turning it on! He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. The Beavers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The give to the tailback. Makes his man miss. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Beavers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Now they're going to throw it. Skips away from pressure. He's going to run it. At the 35, he's loose. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Beavers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Hit as he throws. Touchdown, Beavers! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
That is tremendous toughness there by the quarterback because he knew he was going to get drilled. He hung tough in the pocket and delivered a strike for the touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Boise State Broncos offense will have its first possession of the game. We've seen freshmen step into the running back position with big expectations many times. David, Herschel, Walker, Adrian Peterson, among others. And they hope that they found a guy like that here.
Well, and he's highly talented. He's got the skill set, obviously, highly recruited. Everybody talked about it. But this is a different animal, Palmer. Like when you come into this atmosphere and you got a bunch of full-grown men coming at you, I'm very curious to see how he responds. I know he has the physical ability, but is he ready for this?
He looks really good coming off the bus, I'll say that. He is definitely built different, but he's going to have to run different than he did at high school. David, you know this. You can't bounce every run to the outside and get away with it like you did at high school. I'm really curious to see the discipline he's going to have in this game running the football now that he's playing against much tougher competition.
Let's take just a minute and talk about Boise State. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus, the number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's carry on. Plucks it out of the air. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Unloads it left. Touchdown, Boise State. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Makes the grab on the left. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. To the air on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
And back to the air on 2nd down. On target. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. They'll try to power their way ahead. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing, but you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Complete out of the backfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Beavers look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast.
There he goes. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon State.
He doesn't need anything to be open. He just makes it happen himself. Hey, I'm going to call a pass. I want to throw the ball down the field. Oh, it's not open? Okay. I'm just going to pull it down, make it happen, take it to the house. What a scramble by the quarterback.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. It's carry on. Trying to set up the screen. Can't get him to the ground. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Complete on the comeback. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marked at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. finds his man. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He'll send the tight end in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Thomas. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Broncos! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. North Carolina is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Ramses isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 10 over Iowa State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And
Wow.
that is incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Complete to the left. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got out of trouble and throws. Grabs it in the middle. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They go to the ground. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
Buys a little time with his feet. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Gets rid of it. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the head.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers!
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball, and they'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Gets it out quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Looking downfield, it's carry on. There's the pressure. Here comes the rush, and they got it wrapped up at the 28. The Broncos send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man downfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
He's got 59 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. On the move, he fires. Finds space on the right. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. And the Beavers are rolling down the field. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oregon State.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you're seeing from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. They'll start this drive going to the air. He makes the catch. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Finds a tight end. The defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got enough for the 1st down. There he goes. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the 1st half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency in getting 1st downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
The Beavers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Beavers!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done. And he well. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he made the extra point without problem. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quick.
And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to pass. It's carry on. Bought a little time, lets it go. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Going right to work up top. Right on the money. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Beavers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And the Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. to the air on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got the first down and more. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Oregon State.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, got the long touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Purdue is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Purdue, Pete, isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Florida. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
That's how you blow up the screen pass if you're on defense. You got to hit the quarterback fast, force the incompletion.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to throw. It's carry on. Lost one deep down the right side. Makes a grab for a big play.
Oh, you got to make that play, Larry.
What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Broncos can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Broncos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Catch in the middle, it's Savage. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down.
Let's go, let's go.
Looking to throw on first down. Got the back over the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Broncos moving quickly to the line. Here's a heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. After that last one, they're staring at a 2nd and long. First down marker just short of the goal line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Touchdown, Broncos! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Well, let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground. Inside 30, he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from there in Corvallis.
The Beavers will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the the sticks.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Back to pass. It's carry on. Trying to burn this defensive back. And is knocked away. Complete the defensive back, staying in phase and batting it away.
I love the defensive mentality coming out here early in the third quarter. They've got the lead. They know the offense is going to be aggressive and start taking shots. A really nice play call that time, and an even better job in the back end of the secondary being ready for it. It just feels, guys, in this game like the defense is staying one step ahead.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Fires to the big fella. He works his way inside the 30. They'll mark him down at the 29. It brings up fourth down, and let's see what they do. It's fourth down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. They'll run it from the gun. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Gets it past the marker. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Beavers have it with a 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country. And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for
what, bitch? What? What?
Short. And the Beavers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Sit.
Their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Beavers!
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they want. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
And the point after is good.
49, Boise State, 21.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Boise State ready to send out that offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop.
Makes the catch on the left. Turning it on.
Man, you niggas look silly, didn't you?
And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Boise State. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Pressure coming. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a good gain. The Beavers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Obviously, this quarterback is a huge part of their rushing attack, and you've seen that early in this game. He's been very, very productive running the ball. Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes it's on scrambles like what you just saw. But with his speed, he makes it so difficult on a defense.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Beavers are on the move. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man on the right. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Oh, he's got a chance.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
It's complete to the left. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Beavers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. The run from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
Wow.
And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the field goal unit is on the field. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. Right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air. It's Carry-On. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He makes the fair catch deep in his own end, and I get the criticism, but man, he probably wanted to at least save a few yards in field position. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Good gain on the return. This defense has set them up with a big play. Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. And he'll be stopped for no gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming up. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. The corners are walked up tight. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Got it in the middle. It's Cook. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown Broncos. Fit it in the window for the score.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the 2nd half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
Oregon State 52, Boise State 36.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the 1st play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He wants to change this route. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And the defense gets him on the ground for the 4th time today, by the way. They've pressured him. He's still done an unbelievable job making completions. But you know what? Get him on the ground when he's got the ball. He can't make something happen. Keep hitting him. Keep getting him on the ground.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st.
4th down coming up.
They're willing to gamble. Let's see if it pays off. 4th and short from the 42. Has to get there to move the sticks. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. To throw, it's carry on. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hip.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was kidding.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This defense, they are tenacious. So they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
On 4th down, going to the air. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off play action. Makes the catch. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Headed to the
Bro,
end
they
zone.
let these niggas go.
And he'll
That
race
easy.
it to the house. Touchdown, Broncos. How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Precision blocking up front. Made the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They'll give it to the back. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few 1st downs. And if I get a few 1st downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Those are the kind of plays in the 2nd half you have to make. This back has had plenty of success. He's got a lot of touches. Now, defensively, we got to show him things are about to be different.
Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. He's got it. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. To the 43-yard line, and a 1st down for this offense.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Beavers with the 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal blocking.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The give from the gun. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Beavers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Leaves it with the running back. Worked it down to the 22-yard line, give him 5 on the carry.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
They'll try the run. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to free.
Got some room in under the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon State.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Worked on the touchdown. Might as well do the same on the two-point conversion. He gets all 8 points on that trip. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's carry on. They're working that left side. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
I love it. Defense not surprised, right? Like 4 verticals. This is a play when you want to take a shot down the field. They're ready for it. They got the big lead. They know the pass is coming. Really smart defense.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be fourth down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down.
Oh, nigga, stop.
And the Broncos racing to the line in the hurry-up.
You mean to tell me they let that nigga catch that bitch?
He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late.
No gain on the play. It's now 2nd and goal.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part.
Touchdown, Boise State! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
The hands team out there to avert disaster, and so they do. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guy's
just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
From the gun, looking for a man. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Looking to throw, it's carry on. Got a man, it's Cook. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
Yeah, it's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today.